What's going on, everybody? Teddy Westside here. Wait, just kidding. Magic. For a super quick video. I haven't seen you guys in about like a week, it feels like, since we did the, the race simulator, which you guys can watch that video up here. Probably just kidding, I'm gonna forget to put that in there anyways. The race simulator is still doing awesome, we've been logging a lot of time, and Forza is ridiculously accurate and ridiculously like, just such a simulation game that it's so lifelike and it's insane. And the wheel that we got, that Thrustmaster wheel, is awesome. We still haven't gotten the e-brake hooked up, which sucks because that makes a huge difference. But it is cool having the clutch, and I do want to get the shifter, the manual shifter with it too. Right now it just has the paddle shifters. But anyways, for this video, I'm gonna try and slow down talking because somebody told me that I talk too fast. I'm trying too hard to be myself, because that's all I'm doing, so I don't know what I'm trying too hard to be. If you know, please let me know in the comments. Anyways, I had told you guys on my Instagram the other day, with the GTI, that something terrible had happened on my way to work. So let me give you the brief skinny on what happened. So I left work, or left here at my normal time. Actually, I was at a different base, so it was a different time. I left around 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was fine. There was nothing, no precipitation, however that says. I'm not a meteorologist. Everything was fine. Within the time I left to the time I got to work at about 7, well, I got there kind of late. I was gonna get there at about 7:45. We got probably about maybe like 2 or 3 inches of snow, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for it to come down in 45 minutes and there was absolutely no prep of the road, there was no snow plows out, no nothing. I had a very tragic accident. You guys can tell by the title of this video kind of what happened. So let me give you a play-by-play. I was almost to work. Almost the entire way there. I was coming off the off-ramp to go to switch roads. I was 5 minutes away from work. Now, this off-ramp wasn't like a complete like half circle, or however you want to say it. It wasn't the same angle the entire way around the off-ramp. So what kind of happened was, it was a nice steady angle, and at the very last second, it's kind of like a blind turn where it just really sharply turns. And where that real sharp turn was, I didn't see it coming, and it was icy, it was slippery, it was nasty out, and I kind of jerked the wheel to the right and just started sliding to the left, right towards a Jersey barrier, which I ended up smacking really hard. Here's the crazy thing. So I'm coming up, I see it, it's inevitable, I'm like, well, I'm gonna hit it. Maybe somehow I can try and turn into the slide and get traction and whip it back the other way. I lucked out so much. So here's the side of the car. There is absolutely not a single mark on anything other than this wheel. Now I'll show you guys right here. It's curbed to shit. So this wheel is kind of trashed. And look, like right there, I cannot believe, one, how well the tire held up and it didn't blow, and 2, how well the wheel held up. It's not bent or anything. So what exactly happened was I turned into the slide to try and get traction. At the right moment, I guess, the wheel must have been sticking out further than the fender. And I just bounced off of it and nothing else happened. So I hit the Jersey barrier, I bounced off it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, the airbags didn't go off. I was like, okay, that's cool. And I kind of slide, I was so close to not even hitting the barrier. It hit like the very end. So I slide down into a ditch. And like I said, at this point in time, there's probably like 4 inches of snow in this ditch. And I'm like, crap, like I'm gonna have to call a tow truck, I'm gonna have to call somebody, I'm gonna be late for work. I'm never gonna get out of this, because like I'm sitting there, I'm trying, like, the way the ditch worked was it's kind of like a V. So like I kind of went, because there was an on-ramp over here and then an off-ramp over here. Road expert. And I was down this way, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna go back up that way or come back this way. So what I ended up doing was got slid kind of sideways, so I was in the very bottom of the V but pointing the other way. I wasn't pointing up or up the other way. And turned the traction control off, gave her hell, and she pulled right out of there. Which I'm very impressed with, which is really nice. These are not winter tires. These are just the all seasons that I've had since I got the car, I think. One of them's a newer tire. So, and it's not like my tires are bad. It was just so icy and so nasty out. But, so I'm driving, and obviously the alignment is kind of like off now. It's ever so faint, but it's definitely there. There's no vibration, which is really weird. There's no vibrations at like high speeds, which I thought there was going to be. The wheel isn't jacked up completely. Like it's not, there's nothing funky about it. It's just really weird. Let me try and, everything's fine, except for the wheel's curved. And I don't know how that happened, how I lucked out so much. But one thing I did, the other day or today actually, I was walking up to it, and it kind of seems like the wheel is kind of like cambered out a little bit more. So what I think I'm gonna do, just to be safe, is, even though I said I would never go back to the dealership, which you guys can watch that video up here maybe, I think I'm gonna take it to the Volkswagen dealership, or maybe the guy that tunes my, does the APR stuff for me, which he would probably be a lot more honest with me. Maybe I'll do that. I want to get it inspected, like do like a real, like, because what scares me is the fact that the front axles are all connected, like basically right to the transmission and right to the motor. Maybe I've been a tie rod, something like super simple, or worst case scenario, like kind of messed up the transmission and the drive axles and all that kind of fun stuff. So I would like to know now, sooner than later, in case something did get screwed up and I had to like maybe make an insurance claim or anything like that to see what's going on. Hopefully, if anything, it just needs a realignment and maybe a tie rod, something like that maybe. But anyways, guys, that's the story. I'm an idiot, and I wrecked my GTI again and lucked out like crazy, and I can't believe it. This car's a tank. But I did say that it makes me contemplate some other things. I really am probably going to get some new wheels and tires here in the spring. I'm saving up some money, seeing what I like. I'm going to post some pictures on Instagram, get you guys feedback, but I really do like Mira 111s. I want to get some nice wide wheels with some nice fat tires. I want to get a nice stance. And actually, I just saw something today. JS Mark 7 put some side skirts on his car that looked really, really good. I'm usually not a big fan of like over-the-top, like crazy accents on your car, but I really, really like the way the Golf R looks with its side skirts, and it kind of gives it that look. And the rear bumper with the Golf R is kind of lower also, which I like that. Maybe I'll look into that. But actually, I was at the gym today. I saw a guy with a Golf R, and I was like, "Hey, nice Golf R." And he goes, "Yeah, man, is that your GTI over there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Dude, I thought it was a Golf R at first." He's like, "I love those wheels." I was like, "Man, you don't even know the story about those wheels. That's what made me buy the car." But anyways, he was Apr Stage 1. He's like, "Dude, my clutch is slipping." And I was like, "Man, that sucks." And he hits me with I have two Porsche 911s. Porsche 911s. 1991, I think he said, in 2007. Boom. Making friends in all the right places. But a little update on the S2000 for you guys. Also, I just purchased an exhaust today. I was going to split between doing a dual exhaust or the single shooter, which is a fairly good price difference in the two. But I went with the dual exhaust just because there's dual cutouts on the back, and it's going to look a lot better. I went with a burnt blue tip dually, and it's kind of like it's not like a straight, like just fart can looking thing. It's kind of like a little bit of an angle to it, which is pretty cool. What else? I'm making a decision on the clutch here soon. Probably gonna pull the trigger on that either tonight or tomorrow. And then that's the only thing holding the S2000 back is the clutch and the exhaust. And as soon as we get that done, we're gonna get pro tuned and be ready to rock and roll. The date for the first drift meet's coming up. Date for the first Pittsburgh Carson meet's coming up, and we want to get everything rocking and rolling so we can have those cars down at the meets and doing stuff. And we want to get the Corvette ready to rock and roll too. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching me rant. Thanks for watching me talk at my garage with the GTI in the background. And nothing really exciting going on. Hopefully I didn't clickbait you too much, but it's the truth. I did wreck my car. But I think I definitely want to go get it taken a look at, or I mean, at least have me and Ben put in the quick jacks and take a look. But I would feel pretty good if there was a professional that may take a look at it. But anyways, guys, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, drop me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. More videos to come. I know I've been slacking on videos a lot. I have all these crazy cool car products, car cleaning products I want to do from car cleaning systems. I want to rip the GTI completely apart, get it detailed, make it kind of show worthy so we can start taking the cars down there. And here's this, drop me a comment, tell me what you guys think we should wrap the GTI in the S2000, because I want them to be the same color. How's it going? Oh, not too bad. So just let me know. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.